Hey guys, it was good. Triple J Boxing. So Dmitry Bivol, when will we see him next? It's been a while since we see him in the ring. It's been, I think, since Zerto Ramirez was his last fight, and that was November 5th of last year. So it has been a long time. And someone brought up in my other video that he did have an injury that I actually didn't know about because the media don't really cover Bivol that much. It's kind of sad, the fact that he beat the so-called number one pound-for-pound guy and he barely gets any spotlight. But I don't know the severity of the injury, but according to Eddie Hearn, he was injured and that's why he wasn't fighting. But I just assumed he just couldn't find a fight, or he was taking a little bit. Sometimes, you know how it goes in boxing these days. Guys stay inactive sometimes for a long time with no reason at all. But so he was injured, and apparently he did have a divorce too, which I didn't know about. That one of my viewers actually brought up to me as well. He was with her for 16 years, his wife. They separated in this summer that just passed. So we're going to see if that affects him in the ring. I don't know. He looks like the kind of guy it won't, but you never know. People deal with stuff differently. But, so when is he going to come back? That's what I'm trying to find out. And I'm seeing a lot of articles from the Ring TV and other media outlets. They're saying that could be as early as October and as late as December. But from what I know, the newest date that I see for his comeback is apparently December 9th. So apparently he will be the co-main event of Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. According to this source, I don't know how legit this is, but it kind of does line up pretty good. So I think there might be some truth to this. Like I said, it's not set in stone, guys, but it would be on the DAZN pay-per-view, Haney versus Prograis, December 9th. So that would be a pretty good card if they have Bivol on the Haney card. That'd be pretty good. Possible opponents, I've been hearing a lot of names being thrown around, like Jaime Munguia. He's at 168, but I guess he would move up. Radova Kalajic, and I don't even know who that guy is, to be honest. But I did look him up, and he is like ranked pretty high up there. I think he fought Beterbiev and got knocked out, I'm pretty sure. But he's lost to another guy as well. So I really don't want to see that, but maybe just as a tune-up for him. I guess it's a good tune-up, right? But it's no one we're going to get excited for, but that could be a possibility. Lyndon Arthur is another possibility. He is ranked... where is he ranked? According to BoxRec, he is ranked number 18. He's only lost once, and that was to Anthony Yard. So he's a possibility. Like I said, these are good fighters, good tune-up fighters, but nothing I'm really excited about for Dmitry Bivol. Considering his skill level, these guys are nothing to him. But if he was injured like they say he was, and he has been inactive for a year now, so maybe it is the smart move. Yeah, so we got Jaime Munguia, Radovja Kalavjic, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, Lyndon Arthur, and then the final one that was mentioned here, what I actually really like, is Anthony Yard. So that was mentioned, and I kind of do like that fight because Anthony Yard, we've seen him in action. He's a very powerful guy. He did lose to Lyndon Arthur, but I think he got that back, didn't he? Yeah, he rematched him, and I think he got knocked out. Okay. So he got that win back. But other than, like, the Kovalev fight, which he was doing decent in the Kovalev fight, and the Arthur Beterbiev that knocked him out, I kind of favor that matchup. I kind of do like that, guys. Especially, I think that'd be a good tune-up as well. None of these guys that were listed are really on Bivol's level, but let's be honest. He can't get the better Biev right now because he's fighting, I think, Callum Smith. And you can't get the Canelo right now because Canelo just fought. And those are the two names we really want to see him fight. So there is another guy who actually was the man who beat the man. He was, we all knew him very well on HBO, and that is the Ukrainian guy, Alexander Gozovic. I'm probably saying his name wrong. But I remember he was doing so well. He was on a tear. He put Adonis Stevenson into that coma, which was really... That can really affect a fighter. Not like Adonis Stevenson, obviously, like that was terrible. That's one of the things of boxing that we don't like. We love the sport, but we hate to see that. But it can actually affect the fighter that does that damage. You think to yourself, look what I did to that man. And you wonder if that played a role in him kind of slowing down his career. He did get knocked out to Beterbiev in round 10. But he's been winning ever since. So maybe he's gotten past it. I don't know. But that's a very good opponent. But he just fought guys a couple days ago, actually. So I think that could be a future opponent for Bivol as well. But, yeah, guys, we can't get Beterbiev. And we can't get Canelo right now. So I guess we have to settle for one of those opponents. And I'm thinking Anthony Yard would probably be the best bet. That's my thing. I don't think they'll throw Jaime Moguia in there yet. I think it's going to be probably Anthony Yard. That would be a smart decision. And I think that will sell too. But I'm glad to see Bivol's going to be back. He should get, like, he don't get enough credit, guys, because he doesn't really promote himself. He's not a talker, right? But it would serve him well if he could learn more English and talk more, you know what I mean? And for all those Canelo fans that thinks that Canelo can beat Bivol after the Charlo performance, let's wait until the rematch. That's all I got to say, guys. Hopefully it's at 168 too. Bivol can get all those belts. And yeah, Bivol's one of my favorite fighters. He's in my top 10 pound for pound for sure. He's one of the best fighters in boxing. The thing with the pound for pound list is like he hasn't really moved up or down weight classes, so it's hard to put him, like, a lot of people won't put him number 1 or even in the top 5, but skill for skill, the guy is among the best in boxing, with Terrence Crawford, with Lomachenko, Tank, all those guys. He's there. Usyk. I put Bivol with all those guys, so yeah, I'm looking forward to Bivol coming back.